Hey, everybody, do me a favor, please subscribe to the podcast and also like our videos so that they can reach more people. And leave something in the comments. Write something in the comments, and I will be sure to respond. Thank you. Hey, everybody, this is John A. in West Palm Beach, Florida. My sobriety date is September 13th of 1982. And I wanted to just give a shout out to the Little River Group and Club. The Little River Group and Club in Miami, Florida. I am sober over 41 years, and I have to give a lot of gratitude to that group and club. Uh, that's the group that I started going to when I left the service, and actually when I got back to the States in 1983, January of 1983. I got sober in Japan in the Marine Corps. We were there from June of 82 to December of 82, only a 6-month deployment. And when I got back to the States, I was looking for a meeting in the Miami area, which is where my parents lived, where I lived. And I looked in the white pages, and there was the Little River Club. I lived off 183rd Street. The Little River Club at the time was on 79th and Biscayne above the McDonald's. Subsequently, it moved east of 79th Street and Biscayne, across the street from the pizza place, and then they moved across the street, still on 79th Street, but on the north side of the street, right next to the pizza place. I forget the name now. And now I've been to the new location once or twice, I think somewhere in 80th Street or so. But I'll be a Little River right until I die. Uh, Spring of 82, I'm stationed in Beaufort, South Carolina, which is 6 miles from Paris Island. And I told some friends of mine that I'm going to sign up to go to Japan. I'm going to sign up for a deployment to Japan. And when I get to Japan, I'm going to quit drinking, quit smoking, and join AA. And for a long time, I didn't know where that came from. But then I remembered that growing up in New York, they used to have public service announcements around 10, 11 o'clock at night. And the public service announcement was, do you think you have a drinking problem? Alcoholics Anonymous can help. And I remembered that, and that's what led me to Alcoholics Anonymous. Uh, okay, and at the Little River Club, I'll never forget some of these people, and that's why I'm 62. I'll be 63 on October 29th, and I wanted to uh, make this tribute to some of these people at the club. Letty Dubois, Letty. And if I use any last names, it's not because they may be dead, it's because they use their last names as well. Letty Dubois, Marsha. I'll never forget Marsha. I learned so much from her. Marsha, two things I learned from Marsha, and I'll remember them for the rest of my life, is I reserve the right to change my mind. And we used to chant that. I reserve the right to change my mind thanks to Marsha. And something else I learned from Marsha is a liar's punishment is they cannot forget, they cannot trust others, they cannot believe others. A liar's punishment is they cannot believe others, and that is so true. When a person is a liar, they think everyone else is a liar. Eddie Natland, Eddie and Christy, Russell Vining, Russell and Wanda, Al Vining, Joe and Christy, Airplane Frank. Airplane Frank always told a story about driving down the road, and if someone sticks their hand out the window, do not make any assumptions. Don't assume that they're going to make a left turn. Don't assume that they're going to make a right turn. Don't assume that they're going to stop. Don't assume anything. The only thing you know for a fact is that the window is open. I love the Airplane Frank. Railroad Bob. Railroad Bob came to my 30th anniversary party, 11 years ago. And Pistol Pete came to my anniversary party as well, my 30th. And Pistol Pete always ended his shares with, "There are no big shots, no little shots, one shot, and we're all shot." And Railroad Bob had a partner that he worked with as the bartender, and I can't remember his name, but he was a fellow Marine as well, and he had a few fingers missing. I believe he was in WW2, World War II. I forgot his name, but please, if anyone remembers his name, drop it in the comments, please. And Sebastian, I'll never forget Sebastian. Patricia, a black lady, great lady. John was also a black man, and he drove a red Porsche. Archie, another black man. Hank, I'll never forget Hank. Hank and his door. I forget what the story was. If you remember the story, you can email me. Hank and the door. I think he slept in a closet or something like that. But we left with Hank because he always said womb instead of room. He couldn't pronounce the word room right, and he always said womb. Norman, I believe Norman went on to found the Boulevard Club. And also Russell Vining went on to found the Sterling Room. So if you go to the Sterling Room in Davie, Florida, Russell Vining started that group. And I think he started it because when the Little River Club went to non-smoking, I think totally non-smoking, he left. By that time, I was in Fort Lauderdale, and I had started going to other meetings. And then who else? Chad and I were around the same age. Roger D. Roger D and I were around the same age. Roger taught me how to play racquetball, and we used to go down to Barry College and play racquetball. He used to beat the crap out of me, but that wouldn't last long. With me and my character defects, Roger taught me how to play racquetball. Leonard moved to Tennessee for a bit, but came back. Mark Leslie. And Mark Leslie is where the quote or the bumper sticker, "I got it here at the Little River Club." We were fellowshipping, I think around noon or sometime 10, 11, 12 o'clock one day, and we were just talking. And then Mark said, "I got it here. I got it here at the Little River Club." And I talked to Railroad Bob and my Marine friend about getting bumper stickers and more. So it was Mark's idea, or Mark's quote, "I got it here at the Little River Club." But I came up with the idea of the bumper stickers and other items. And then Nick, can't forget Nick, and Powerless Wayne. I think they called him Powerless Wayne. His thing was, "I'm powerless, powerless, powerless." Arthur was a real mellow guy, real chill guy. And then there was a couple, a gay couple. I remember, I think one guy's name was Al. He was the shorter one, dark-haired, and the taller guy was blonde-haired, I believe. I can't remember the So please, if you remember these names, drop them in the comments. And there was another wannabe philosopher. I forget his name. Is it Sill? I don't remember his name. I saw him in Fort Lauderdale in a meeting one time. I saw Christy in a meeting in Fort Lauderdale as well a few years later. And that's Joe and Christy's Christy. But I'll never forget the Little River Club and the Little River Group. That 8:30 meeting was the mainstay of my meetings back then. And I remember, and I was thinking the first time I went to the meeting, or the first time I went to the meeting or went out with the gang after the 8:30 meeting, we went to Wolfie's. And I'm wondering, what are these people like? What are these people like? Are they a bunch of holy rollers? Are they gonna start quoting the Bible to me? And you know what they were like? They were just regular folks. So please, just wanted to give a shout out to the Literary Club and group. Again, my name is John A, and I am an alcoholic in West Palm Beach, Florida. Sobriety date of 9/13/22, 9/13/82. Hey everybody, do me a favor, please subscribe to the podcast and also like our videos so that they can reach more people. And leave something in the comments. Write something in the comments, and I will be sure to respond. Thank you.